You can't explain me. And they can't understand because I didn't give them an understanding. Because I am Yahuwah by myself. And I am unsearchable in all my ways. I will do things that the mind has never seen. So you won't be able to explain these miracle things that shall come. Hallelujah. He that has an ear and an eye to see will see. I'm making a distinction. Those that are natural won't understand. I shall torment their thinking. They would think you're crazy. They would think it don't take all of that. Only believe. You shall enter into the season of wealth. Silver and gold. I shall bless the works of your hands. You shall want for nothing. No one man will get the glory for what I will do. Because it will come to places that you didn't expect. It's I that have gave you the desire. I have given you the desire. I have given you the desire. And I will provide for every need. There shall be income that come in waves. Wealth, 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 wealth. Wealth, wealth shall come. Prepare for wealth shall come up on the water. Kings shall come to your brightness. Investors shall come to lay money at your feet. They shall come to heal. They won't be able to stand with you. But they will give based off their admiration for what I'm doing in you. They won't have what it takes to walk with you. But I will put in them, it's their mission to get them towards your vision. Trust and believe that everything I put in your heart, I will accomplish. I will bless the works of your hand. For my covenant is on it. You shall not want for anything. For it's time for the kingdom to be established on the inside of you. And my arm shall be seen in your glory from within. It shall be noticed with that aura that's going to be around you. People will feel it. As you walk in the midst of them, people will feel me upon you. I shall send a sign before Pesach. It shall come in the coming months. A sign that wealth is coming to this kingdom. You shall know it's me. I have to rid the camp of unbelief. Allow me to do my work. Don't look to the left or to the right, for they'll no longer be with you. Look forward, daughter. Look forward, sons. For what I shall do, I can have unbelief. I shall give you strategy. your praise upon the earth. I have purpose in my heart to make your praise upon the earth. I have purpose in my heart to make your praise on the earth. You shall know that I am Jehovah. You shall know in this season that I am Jehovah. I'm the one that lifts men up. I'm the one that brings men down. I'm the one that gives men riches. I'm the one that makes men poor. I'm the one that brings men to life. I'm the one that killeth man. I'm the one that awakeneth man. I'm the one that put a man to sleep. It is me and none besides me. That no other shall get the glory but what is owed to me. Believe it. Death is still coming. Mourning upon the land. Mourning upon the land. Mourning upon the land. Mourning upon the land. Natural disasters that's going to bring this nation to mourning. Yes. Catastrophic event that shall happen that's going to bring fear upon this nation. That's my hissing from my realm. That's my signal to you. For I will give you wealth, and I will take their wealth from them. Prepare, prepare, prepare. For my cherubim, they shall stand at your house.
Thank you, Abba.
And you shall see it's me. You shall take a double look, for you gonna know it's where something was there. Remember you called for me.
Yes.
Remember you asked for me.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Remember the covenant you made with me.
Yes.
Remember the requirements you promised me. I said against your blood,
Thank you, Abba.
but some of you have rejected that. I said I will restore your home, but some has walked away from that. I said I will rebuild the walls of David, but some despise that. I said I will make you noble, and some say I'd rather stay where I'm at. Remember your oath to me. Remember your call to me. Remember what you said, that you walk in integrity. So you remove the wickedness out of your house. If I walk in the midst of thee, continue to remove the evil.
Yes, Yahweh.
It don't matter what nobody feels.
Hallelujah.
You have my indignation.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
That's why your patience is short now. It's me. It's me. It's me that's in you. You feel what I feel. This a time of no long repentance. For you should have already covered that. But purge the evil out of the camp. Purge the evil out of the camp. Purge the evil out of your house. Inspect that.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Now build up your walls. For you have a meeting with me.
Yes, Yahweh. Yes, Yahweh. Oh,
3
hallelujah.
times a year.
Yes, yes.
That's inspection. Don't come empty before me. I will inspect you before you think it's time. So who I cut, I'm ready be justified. I shall appear before you. At times you didn't think that I would come. The problem, you're waiting on a season. Well, my inspection may be at your door.
Ah, bye-bye. Help us, Yahweh. Help
For
us,
you'll be looking to Houston,
help us, Yahweh. Help us.
and I'll be right there in your home.
Hallelujah.
Don't show up empty-handed.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
For my messengers have given you the tools. You should be healed by now. You should be healed. I say, lift up your head, all you gates, and be lifted up. The everlasting door. Lift up your head, all you gates, be lifted up. You everlasting door. Where's your honor? Where's your esteem? Where's your value? Where's your honor? Where's your esteem? Where is your value? For I said, lift up your heads. I said, submit to my authority. For you can't skip over your heads and get to me. Where's your honor? Where's your esteem? Where's your value? Where's your honor? Where's your esteem? Where's your value? Lifting up your head. That's why the gates are closed. Because that's not right lifting up the head. As the heads are lifted up, the gates shall be open. Then the king of Kabod, the Malek Kabod, will have his proper place. Cherubim, chariots, Quickly. Sing with me. Come on, Tilly. Stand right here because I know you who have showed you something. I want to speak. I want you to speak to what he showed you. Don't be afraid. You to turn around and face the body. Did he show you something? Say it again. Close your eyes now. Your eyes have been activated. I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna come back down. And you might say what you're seeing. It may come in pieces. So say it. Don't be afraid. Because your name kept coming up in my spirit. When I walk by you.
A window.
We're going to piece this together. That was the window scene. Farah, come up here. Close your eyes and see. Come on, trust what you see. Trust what you see. Just say it.
I see like a gold eagle with the wings spread all the way out, a large wingspan, and it almost has like a neon type glow to it.
Need somebody to make sure they write this down. We see in the window, we can see a gold eagle with his wings spread almost like a neon.
Like
glow.
a neon glow to it.
Ruka. You got that?
Seemed like an eagle flying in. It's a person on the hill. And the eagle flew in, and I couldn't see it, but it was almost like the eagle turned into a human and put their hands on the eyes of the person that was standing on the hill and wiped the eyes and then told them to open them and look. And when the person looked, standing on the hill, not only could they see far out, they see detail. They could see every piece of grass standing on the hill that was on the ground with every bug. Things that was crawling through the grass, the dirt, the flowers. It's like the vision is like them seeing it, like they're running through it, but they're not. Like they can just see it. I don't know how to explain that part, but and then they can see a house. Then I heard look farther, and past the house is the city. But the house is in like a grassy, clean, like off-grid. It's a real busy city. Real busy city.
That's it. That's all. Come on. Started out seeing like a hill, like a high elevated hill, and it was weird because it was like a bare hill, like nothing. And then out of nowhere, it's an eagle, but it's an eagle screeching. It's like calling or something like. I don't know if it's calling for somebody or for something in particular, but it's more so soaring over the hill and just screeching. But I don't want to say screeching, but like the eagle call or whatever. And I didn't really see no flapping, I just see it soaring over like a bare hill. Hallelujah. Dog. Slow down and say what you see when it comes.
I see an eagle with a large wingspan flying over a vast landscape, over trees, over the ocean, over all the earth. It has these red eyes looking upon everything as if it can see like the judgment that is coming on the earth. And earlier when we were first told to see the eagle and what it saw, I saw people walking around like skin and bones, almost skeleton, and like extremely malnourished. And I saw these huge piles of food, like good food, and it was thrown into these huge piles of trash. And the people were just walking around starving. And I saw a huge pile of bodies as high as I could see. And I saw the land was dead and the seas were full of death. But when I look back at us, it was like we were in these lean, glorified bodies. And there were these lights, this bright light coming out of us. And everywhere that we walked on the dead land, it was like everywhere we walked, the plants, the trees came back to life. The water became alive. Every place that we touched, that we were near, came back alive. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Last one. Good old Malanda. Close your eyes and say what you see.
See a window, this big glass window, and there's a clock standing in front of the window, and it's a gold clock. And behind the gold clock, it's like the sun, just as bright as it can get. It's like gold. The sun is shining like gold.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I believe who has hope through all of that. For us to search it out though. After one of the scribes, Adasa, if you come tell us what was said. I also want you to go by I think it was a message in the names of what everybody said too. The person name. So I know we didn't get that and I don't remember the order of it, but you got all that?
The first word came through Talitha or Shemaiah, and she saw a window. Then more Parah came, and she saw, and please correct me if I didn't get everything, but she saw a gold eagle with a neon glow. And then Aretha came and she said she saw an eagle, and the eagle came to a person, and it took its wings and I placed it upon their eyes. And then once removed, they had like a hyper vision and could see very, like every intricate detail of this field that they were on. And they were sitting on a high hill. And she said they could see every piece of grass, the bugs, everything going through it. Then she saw their vision running through the grass, but the person themselves did not move. And then she said they saw a solitary house out by itself, acres away as they were on that hill. And Yasserah came up and he said he saw an eagle. Was it an eagle flying from here? Okay. Screeching and calling for somebody. I forgot how it was. Then Sister Dial came up and she saw an eagle flying over a vast landscape, over all the earth. And she said she saw this flying over the trees, the oceans. She said it had red eyes looking at everything, like it was seeing the judgment upon the earth. And she said she saw malnourished people and piles of food. And she saw piles of bodies. But when she saw us, we were healthy and we were lean. And we had lights coming up out of us. And everything we came in contact with, if it was dead, it came to life. And lastly, Gadola Malaka saw a window. It was a glass window and a gold clock in front of it. And she saw the sun going through the clock.
Hallelujah. I think something is in every last one of those visions. Anybody got something right now? I think that's something that Yahuwah want us to take and search out what he's saying in the midst of those visions. I believe we're going to get his message. Let's run through the names real quick. So the first name was what? Shemaiah, that means to obey and hearken, hear and do. Next was Parah, that's fruitful or vine. Fruitful vine. Alright, so those that are fruitful to hear and obey. Who's the next person? Aruka, okay. Hear, obey, fruitful, restoration, healing, full restoration and total healing. Next.
Yasserah.
So it's to hear and obey, you will be fruitful and have complete restoration to Yasserah. What's the next name?
Ga'al.
Ga'al, the bring forth redemption. What was the last name? Malaka deals with, is that the work or business? Is that what that, isn't that Malaka is the work or the business or to, what's that? I want to say it's work, business, and to function. Because the reason I remember Malaka because Yahuwah said that in prayer to me over a year ago. And I thought it was talking about Mother Malaka. And he was like, no, I ain't talking about Mother Malaka. He said Malaka, and I looked that up, and it was like occupation, business, work. That let me know during that time he wanted us to move forward, but he was going to bless our business, our work, our occupation, or go with the function. So what is he saying? If we hear and obey, we will become fruitful. That will be full restoration to Yashar'al. That will bring forth the redemption and the work or the occupation of our function. That's what Yahuwah desires us to do. So in this season, we got to hear, we got to obey. Only those that hear and obey going to be fruitful. See what I'm saying? So even in the midst of that, and these vision, man, I seen that window being opening. That this is we have a window of time of him going to bless, especially seeing a gold eagle. That represents much wealth. Much wealth. Almost like an empire of wealth. You see the eagle, and he's fully gold. And you said that he had a neon glow. What was the neon? Was it like neon green or what? Oh, like, so the gold color just aura. Aura, okay. Go ahead.
Alright, so after you had put your hands on my eyes, I began to see this eagle in front of me. And then it's almost like I could see through his head. I could see the beak, I could see how he looked. And there was an eagle in front of me flying. And we were going up, we were ascending, we left the earth, we left space, then we went into the Shamayim, and as everything got bright, I saw him. And as he transformed, he turned to that gold metallic, radiated gold, and he turned into a seraphim. His wings went out this way. I saw his body elongated, wings covered his body, and then there was some wings that covered his face, and then it revealed his face. And it was like this gold head eagle with this very stern look, as like you said, the eagle that protects my throne. So that's what I saw. I just wanted to confirm that, because I saw that same, it was like shining, like bright coming off of him.
But that's what the seraphim do. You know, they known to be the shiny ones or the glowing ones. Because he threw me when you said he turned into a seraphim. But that connects the gold and the shine and the aura that's coming off his body. So, wow, praise the Lord. I just want to get that and just dissect it, because I know Yahuwah is saying a mountain of a statement in there. I believe that's a signal too, and I want us all to search that out. I believe he's going to give us multiple words. So anybody want to speak on what they saw?
Infinite honor to you, Chief. Double honor to leadership, and honor to everybody else. I pretty much just wanted to confirm every single person who came up. So as they were describing what they were seeing, that's what you were showing me when you said that he was activating our eyes.
Wow.
So it started off with me seeing the eagle, and then you said that he was gonna take places. And so it was like I was soaring over some land, and he said, "Didn't I show y'all green pastures?" And so it was like soaring over nothing but land, but then it kind of split the scene, and there was a city, but it was destruction, so like the buildings and everything were falling in the city. And then I kept hearing New York, and I saw the Statue of Liberty, but it was like destruction on the city. And then when I like turned to look in the opposite direction, it went into us being joyful, like we weren't bothered by what else was going on. We were in our own space, and it was just so much glory, and like everybody was just joyful, worshiping, exalting, like just in pure bliss, and on the other end of the vision.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Anybody else? Go ahead. Hallelujah. I guess that gold, because I'm telling y'all, before we went into all that, you know, when I said I seen like gold, like particles. Now, I have this thing my wife will tell you, I ain't seen that like I want to see in a while. Well, I don't see this rocking. Like I would actually see with my natural eyes, where nobody else would see it. Gold is just descend down. And then it move like in waves like that. And then it turned into, I start seeing platinum moving. But you ain't showed me that. And it's like when my eyes got activated ruachly, I stopped seeing that. But when y'all was dancing, we were saying, take us in this court, man, I'm talking about, I just seen this throne and gold particles sparking off the throne, but it was straight like a canopy of particles over us. So it's just Yahuwah, he about to do something massive. Go ahead.
Infinite honor to you, Chief, and double honor to everyone in their respective places. The first thing I saw was, I saw a mountain, and I saw being in a mountain, I heard Kalam. And then I saw, it was like the back of the eagle. It was like I was flying on the back of the eagle, and I was with the eagle. and I saw another eagle coming this way and come up. And then standing on top of the mountain, you can see on one area it's like complete fire and destruction. And then another area at the bottom of the mountain, you saw, well, first I heard dry bones and I saw them standing, and then I saw it was like beings coming out of the grave, but not in like a creepy way. It was like our ancestors getting risen in that time. And then afterwards, what I was seeing was, it was like portals were opening, like going into the DNA and pulling people, specific people out that were going through tortures in different moments. So like one on the slave coast, and then one getting raped, and then one being hung, and it was just different ones like that. And that's what I was seeing, was like redemption.
Gabera. Thank you, Gabera had a hand up. We'll go Hadassah, we'll go. How many of y'all over there? No, that Shamka.
Okay, so when at first when we were kneeling, the eagle came and approached me. It was a big eagle, and his face was right in front of me. And he was bobbing his head, inspecting. And then the bee tapped me on my chest. The bee tapped me on my forehead. And so telling me to come on with him. But before that was when you had mentioned about the gold, and we had our hands out. It felt like like when you get an ember tattoo or whatever on my finger. And I just now looked, and I'm like, I didn't remember that I felt like if the gold had touched my finger, it was like a prick. It felt like a prick, like a stain. And so I was just now looking at it, and yeah. I don't remember doing anything to this finger, but hallelujah. So like I was following him. He had me follow him. We were going up and up and up. And of course, like you're in an airplane and you see all the different the lands, like the farm and all stuff, how it's divided, and above the clouds, and we're just soaring. And then so we went around, and he did his head, so I turned, and there was 3 blue lights, 3 sapphire lights over here, back over here. And we came back around, and we started going west, and there was 4 sapphire lights out that way. So we followed and followed, went up and down and around. It was like, he was just teaching me to get comfortable. Wow. And so we got to Houston, and we weren't there, but we were in the air, and you had on black, you were judging, and Chief Yahusha had on black, and seen you see a flash of metal or something from far away. You could see it, depending on how the sword could be shining, hitting the light or whatever. And with that, we saw it, and we went down that way, and he had his sword up, and then that's when he screeched to stop him from coming down on the person. And it was like, Yahuwah, I know you will do it. I know you will do it. You have my heart. I know you will do it. As far as casting judgment. But he didn't want that person physically dead. And I don't know if it was Pesach or something else, or around Pesach or before Pesach, but it was, I mean, with the screech, Yahushua held up his sword and didn't come down. You had made the judgment and Yahushua was going to carry it out. So then we came back and then we landed. When they were talking, when they were given what they saw, I was walking through them, and so the window. I know she said y'all sent it out. I was walking through them, and the window was the eagle standing at the window. Was standing at the window, searching inside the window, inside the house. All these different places that y'all went to, the houses, and then how detailed from far away the grass and the bugs and everything, and that's how he can examine us so close inside of us. And some of y'all, if there's any fear with being searched out, you may be tempted to keep your blinds shut. But he's letting you know he can see. He can see every detail, everything. And so it started with a window, and I think it ended with a window. And so just because you didn't expect it the first time, doesn't mean you're not going to come back around. He's going to give a report. It's going to be a clear report. It was a clear window. It was a clear report without a shadow of a doubt that that report is true. I know it was more, but yeah. Hold on.
Hallelujah. Ma and Mordecai, y'all be prepared. And that's why I wanted to do that, because I'm going to send y'all out as eagles and certain services, certain things we're doing to go and see what you find. Go and see what you find even within whatever we're doing, or something to come. Just be prepared and get used to in the spirit realm. Flying and going, and be ready to give a report. Hallelujah. Be prepared for that. All right, who's next? All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. I wasn't going to say anything until Cecilia said that she saw New York. Because when you said that you was gonna send us out, I saw myself going, and I was flying over New York, and I saw it on fire, and it was like everywhere, but specifically in the cities. Like it didn't come from like a forest fire. It was predominantly in the cities. Then I saw like major judgments. Like the eagle, first I saw it get big, like bigger than the earth. And it was standing outside the earth and it was flapping its wings over the eagle. Then I saw the eagle like get small and go into, it looked like different cities. And it was kind of like searching it out. And it was like different judges I saw specifically. Like if somebody was in fornication, I saw the eagle take its talons and like pierce it through the person. And then lift that person up and then through it. Or somebody, another thing I saw and heard was like a lion tongue.
and it went inside that person and pulled it out. Like, and I can't remember. It's two other major like judgments I saw, but I think I can't remember them exactly. I have to go back in the past. But I saw four major judgments.
You just sit, you want to make sure you get that because you're going to need that. I know you said lying tongue, fornication, and seek the Lord for that too.
Yes, sir. Then I saw like, okay, Yahuwah told me to look in the back. And at first I was hesitant because I didn't want to throw anybody else off because I was looking in the back or whatever. But he told me to look in the back, and you were standing in the back. And there's this huge eagle. Like, its head could touch up here.
Wow.
And it was behind you. Then I looked back forward, and then you told me to look back again. And you were passing next to me, and I could see it. And like the glory behind it. Like it was huge. I can't describe how big, like it was huge. And it was walking behind you as you walked in. It was looking like very intensely looking. I just wanted to share some of those things.
Praise you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Shankar, then Maria,
Infinite honors to double honors to leadership and honors to the Mishpapa. So I seen an eagle in front of my face, and the eagle started plucking on my, like, in my eyes. Plucking in my eyes on both sides. And then afterwards it was just sapphire in my eyes. And then I went with the eagle past a burning city.
Wow. What's gonna happen, man?
And I also it went to something totally different. We went to a vision from last Pesach, I believe, where what I think I want to say it was Emma Zabir Haba Shalom that had a vision of Malak going up and down and fixing our DNA.
Right.
So it brought me into that vision, and the Malaks were still going up and down, fixing our DNA, but they did not have to work as hard. And they also weren't working on everybody anymore. Some for a good reason, some not for a good reason. I think the ones that were getting worked on, it felt like I felt just strength in my body after they were getting worked on. But that was it.
Praise Yahushua. What do the plucking out of your eyes, what is some of your struggles with, I guess, not just seeing, but the foreseeable future? Do you have like dealings with doubts and fears or anything like that? Or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's Yahuwah was, man, through the eagle was snatching all that out of you, because he ain't gonna be able to see through you and activate you, because you already have been activated, but just to a greater realm, and it's always gonna come and take layers off of us. So just believe Yahuwah and activate. When you go to prayer, activate that thing. Go, call for it.
I received that because at first I was like, oh man, I'm dead and then it's eating my eyes. And then who was that? Good. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise you. Who's next? Let's go to the back and come back up. Go ahead. On and out. I'm on the out. Move.
So in Jesus' infinite honors, I had three brief ones. Before we even got into the application, when we were still singing and praising, I had a quick glimpse of an eagle. And it looked like it was in flight. And the next thing I know, it had its talons wrapped around the lower part of a cat's arm, like a large cat. So the fur was black, like it was melanated. Couldn't tell. I couldn't see the rest of the body, so I don't know if it was a panther or like a melanated lion or something, but the eagle had its talon wrapped around it. It didn't look like it was puncturing it, trying to hurt it, just holding it. And that was it. That was all that one. When you activated our eyes, it took a second. I had a lot of like just random like reds and blacks and whites. My eyes felt really warm. But then I saw my biological mother emerging out of water with just her head. But the water had this feeling of like it was dark, like it was deep. And it wasn't really bright up above either. And it kind of took me back. And I was trying to like focus on it to see if I could get more, but that image of her emerging just kind of replayed. Like she kept popping up. And you know how like when you pop out of the water, you're kind of like making that face because all the water's in your face. She just kind of kept popping up and making that face and popping up and making that face. And that was it. So that was confusing. And then when Maura Farah was up there, I closed my eyes again. And this is where she's seen the eagle, large, flowing. But right before she spoke on that, I had like a bird's eye view of the desert. It was like the peak of a dune, right? On one side it was bright and you could see all the sand, the other side was dark. And on the peak, lined up, like they were like almost like they were walking single file, it was large, human-sized but not shaped stones on the peak of this dune. And like I said, there was darkness on one side and just bright light on the other. That's it.
Praise you. A lot of meaning to that they were saying. I'm glad that it used to be a time when you weren't seeing or hearing nothing. You know that bonds. And now how much you've grown and developed. That one with your mom had a lot of meaning to it. So I'm gonna let you stick it out. And also the one with the cat, and that probably was a panther that represent because our symbol as a people is supposed to be the what? As it relates to animals, the lion. But Hollywood and this nation has replaced the lion with the panther. And now it has given our generation an affinity for the Black Panther, which is nothing more than an imitation lion. Because the panthers make the same growl and the roar as a lion. But it's imitation, and then that whole thing represents witchcraft. So it represents Yahuwah allowing those that can see to come and take this manipulation of affinity off of our people and put right back what needs to be established. And that's what the D28 reclaiming of the throne is, putting the lion back in his place. Hallelujah. Praise you. Who is next? So
at first, before Chief had started telling us to kneel down, I actually offered my eyes to Yahuwah. And then I saw me climbing a mountain, and I was like literally climbing it. But going into the vision, I did see the eagle. It was like right in my face. Like its beak was where my nose was. And then I had a similar experience like Shamka had, where the eagle actually removed my eyes, took them, and then brought them back and like scanned my eyes afterwards. After that, I saw like money, like the back of money where the pyramid is, and I saw the pyramid with the eye, and I saw the eagle's claw slash at that money, and then I heard the word infrastructure. Immediately after that, I saw Chief Yahusha going forth with a sword like he does during worship and Anderson, but he was extremely huge. Like his foot was like the size of his foot. He was huge, and he was going forth with his sword, and then he put his sword in the earth. And I saw like the earth start to split from when his sword penetrated. The earth started to like split. After that, it was like I was in the assembly again. My eyes were closed, but I could see everyone around. And then I would see an eagle come down and take a person by his shoulders and take them off. And then they'll come down and take another person by his shoulders and take them off. And then that's when
A lot of meaning in that. Especially he showing this infrastructure of this nation that's built off the faith aspect of money. That's kind of giving a connotation that a crash is coming. And I had two visions of men which being giants, but that's just Yahuwah going to, our work or footprint in the earth is going to be very, very renowned. And once we make a judgment of something, it's going to go throughout the earth. Every aspect of the earth. That's why you hit the earth and the vibration of everything. So it's Yahuwah is really establishing things, man. It's going to be some stuff happening. Hallelujah. Who's next? Okay.
Shalom. Look at the honor sheet. The honor salute. Real quick, when you first told us to get on our knees and tilt our head back, immediately I saw you. You're standing right in front of me. You had on all white, and you had but you had salt and pepper locks, and your beard was salt and pepper. And you had I don't know if it was immediate. It wasn't immediately, like it was right over your head, how you do sometimes. So it was like that. And so that's how the visions started for me. And then immediately I began to see like these different rainbow colors, but they wasn't like this color and this color. This is like, they wasn't lined up. They were just kind of mixed, almost more like an aura, like a misty type. And so I saw that, and I could see stars behind it, and could see different colored clouds, almost like a nebula behind that. And then for a minute, that's kind of all I was seeing. I was like, man, I'm tripping. I was like, man, I'm tripping. But if I open my eyes, as soon as I close my eyes, it would take me right back to that. And then it got to the point where then I saw what I think was Yahuwah's feet, because they were giant. They were the giant feet. You can see the white garment kind of came to an end, like, and they were about the color of your feet. And but they were giant, and I was just before these giant feet. And then when you start talking about the eagle, I saw the eagle first, but I saw it like it was a huge eagle. I mean, about the size of a person. But I saw it in my room, standing on the foot of my bed. And then after I saw it standing on the foot of my bed, he cut to where I saw an eagle, but it was that's why I got excited when Aruka said what she said, because it was an eagle with a man's body. And so he was, and his color, he was about somewhere between Shamta and Aruka's color, like far as his skin. Because he had like an eagle head, he had the wings, and everything else was a man's body. But when I saw him, he was just looking up at me, because I ain't gonna say I was trying to say it right. I wasn't elevated over him or anything but I was in a high place. I was looking down at him, and he was just looking up at me.
What is body? What is describe maybe what his body look like? Did he have a garment on?
He didn't have a garment on.
Okay, what his body look like? He had a human body, but
but like from here on up was like exactly how an eagle would be. And
he had large wings.
Yes, sir.
Remember what color his wings was?
His wings were kind of like had like a brown and a gray and a white. What I remember seeing.
You sure it was an eagle?
I think it was an eagle.
You might have saw the hawk. I never seen the eagle with a man body, but the hawk showed up just like that, and I got out there with him. Like, we ain't gonna do this. First time I seen him, he came around the throne. He had a hawk head. He had like brown on his body, but he had like a garment on, but his wings was white. He came around there like, but he had a lot of gold on. I was like, open up.
But
I had another visitation later when I was ready, and he spoke some things too.
He didn't say anything. The only reason I associated it as an eagle because we were saying eagle at the time. And so, but I saw that, and then what was that last thing? And he kept taking me, for whatever reason, just kept taking me back to, I don't know if it was the Shamayim or what it was, but he kept just taking me back there. If I open my eyes or anything, I close them, and he just kind of take me back. But those were the main things that I wanted to bring up.
Hallelujah. Well, praise Yahushua. Just be ready to see, y'all. Be ready to go in your prayer time. You'll see that. Your prayer time will be like a home base where you can go and see things what Yahuwah desires you to see and move rather than got a lot of praying about yourself and circumstances and stuff like that. It'll be that type of level of intimacy. Hallelujah. Praise Yahushua. Y'all too be prepared. Shemka and Aruka. We said like they be prepared. Broccoli, we're gonna send on y'all real quick. Real quick. Y'all sharpness of seeing things gonna be heightened. Your senses is gonna be heightened real strong. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a little scary. I'm gonna say that now. So you won't come to me later asking. It's gonna be a little scary, a little shaky, but it's gonna make you fierce though. It's gonna come out your element, gonna be strong. I'm telling you. Y'all will see this, something gonna fall up on y'all. Well, it's on you now, but it's gonna be activated, strength-wise. I will be fierce for you. Praise you. I gotta find another word. I don't like that word, fierce. But praise you. It's gonna be like strong. Yeah, ain't low, praise you. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. Hallelujah. All right, so we're gonna get ready to close out. Let's all that people that said something, put your experience in the group so we can kind of, or send it to Hanuk or the scribe team, because I want this whole night scribe. I never known Yahuwah to sing out of me in prophecy. I ain't never done that before. That was different while it was happening. But Yahuwah was speaking so much into that, so I want us to be able to go back and the scribe team and start all that all the way down. Because I think, but everybody that experienced something and seen something, especially, well, first let's get all that, what you got, Hadassah, put that in the chat, especially the intercessors. I want y'all to be digging into that, but put it in the main chat because I want all us to be digging. I think you will send some mighty and strong, and the names also too. I think Sister Melissa, you had something? You raised your hand.
Okay. At the beginning when we were talking about the eagles, I was looking for the eagle. I was looking for an eagle. And I was looking for Yahuwah. And he said, I'm right here. Keep looking. And then when you came over and you put your hands on my eyes, it was like the experience that I experienced one time before, where you put your hand on my head and I laid down and I couldn't get up. It was as if somebody was holding me there. You know, the same type of experience. So I was trying to open my eyes, but I couldn't open my eyes. And I kept trying to open my eyes, but then I realized that something was different going on. And so I started looking for the eagle again and really looking for Yahuwah. And then I started feeling these sensations in my face, and I realized that I was the eagle. I could see the eagle. It was as if he was taking me, and he was taking me up. And the only thing I could see is darkness. But as I go up, it was replaced by sapphire. And each time, it was 4 different times, I would go up in darkness and the color would get deeper and deeper. The sapphire. And that's pretty much it. I don't know.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's beautiful that you will know what we struggle with and the way to deal with us. Because from your own testimony, you had struggled with having to have control. He put you in a place where you can't control nothing. You know what I'm saying? You lock them eyes where you can't open it. Then you kind of just got to submit. Put you in that place. So, hallelujah. But that's a powerful experience you have. Don't let it stop there.
Hallelujah.
All of y'all that had experiences, take this as an activation or go run to your prayer room, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be powerful. It's going to be powerful. Hallelujah. Praise you. That's it. You got something? Come on.
Anthony Hunts, Chief of Hunts Leadership. So before, like even in praise and worship, Yahuwah was dealing with me heavy with a lot. But one of the times where I had fell down in worship, it was like the second time I was like, I don't even think I was asking to be broken. I was just exalting him. And Shalom had came over me and like light had radiated at my feet. But it was kind of weird. Like sometimes Yahuwah show me a vision or something in a cartoon type form. I don't know if it's because I'll be watching it with the boys or whatnot, and that's just in my spirit or something. But like I was like in a spaceship, Buzz Lightyear spaceship, and I was ascending, and it was a light. It was like dark around me, so I knew I wasn't like in the earth. It was like outside of the earth, and I had took this picture yesterday of the sunset, and I just want to show it to you. About like how the sun was illuminating on the clouds and stuff, and this ain't no edit or nothing, but it was like the glory of Yahuwah, and the even the sun was like the shape of an eye or something like that, like how it go down. I don't know. It was
That is.
yeah. So you know, and that was the gold also radiating on the clouds and stuff, but.
How that eagle was. Find how that eagle that they seen the radiation coming out.
Right. And so, but it was so clear, you know, the sun fall wet, and I was at work, and I seen it on the inside of my job. But anyway, long story short, so yeah, I had that vision of me going up, and then when you said something about the eagle, you know, I'm believing. So it was the first time I seen the vision, but with my eyes open. You know what I'm saying? Like, my eyes don't even have to be closed to see it, but I still seen the eagle looking at me. And I'm trying to, like, not have no fear until it started plucking me. So I'm like, man, I must be dead or something. He trying to eat me. And it was like, Yahuwah told me, he expecting, he trying to test my integrity or if I'm ready for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, wake me up or like trying to just like test my integrity. So he plucked me a couple of times and then he grabbed me. I was like, man, he finna go eat me. And then we ascended high and he let me go. And I was like this at first because he had me by my shoulders and I felt like this. And it was a testing to see if I can fly on my own. And then once I made the decision to fly, I was flying as an eagle. You see what I'm saying? And I'm looking like this and stuff. And they got, you know, just seeing that was so amazing. It was like me thanking Yahuwah, worshiping, because I'm like, you know, not expecting the worst, but not knowing, you know, just reading as I'm going, trying to interpret as I'm going. But I came out and then I went back in and saw a kingdom or a city like in Israel. But it was like buildings like that kind of just gravitate towards me in my eyesight. Like it just flowed, like it was on water, like it just came to us, I would say. Another weird vision that I had was it was like a ball in my hand, and I was looking into the ball, and it was a vision of a car window, and I don't know if it was a couple or just a man and a woman, but it went to the view of the sunroof, and then it went back into the vision of the car in the crystal or the ball in my hand, and then a car came and hit it, and a car spent, and the man fell out the car but on his feet. And he was walking and dancing with the drums. I was like, where he going and where the lady at? I was like, where he going? And there was a sign of the road that said Jerusalem. Wow. So, I don't know, you know, I hear that, but yeah, it was a lot of confirmation of some other stuff. I'll leave.
Let's sing. Oh no, Deborah, come on, Deborah. Go on with it. Y'all go ahead and keep him back.
Hallelujah. Infinite honesty, double honesty, all the roach stockades and the fears and honestly everybody else. So I was here on my knees, and then I heard it before I saw it. So it was like almost like it came from this side. And I opened my eyes just a little bit and looked down and I saw the shadow. So then I kind of raised my eyes a little bit, and here is this golden eagle. Wow. Just examining me, you know, kind of to his head, like just, you know, examining. And so I just sat there and I took a deep breath in, and then it's like he came into me. And so then he took me to, it was a vision I had, it might have been last year, but he actually took me to it. And it was, I felt the environment there, and it was hot. And I, you know, it kind of brought me down, and I could feel the wings flapping. And I was looking at, in the vision that I had previously saw, I thought it was a desert, but it was like a desert, but then just randomly the earth started shaking, and then a white palace just comes up out of the ground. So he took me to that place because I looked at the sand and I thought, oh, this is a desert. But then I realized when he took me there, I felt it up under my feet. It was dirt, and he was letting me know that this is going to be what's going to happen on our land. So
But I remember my feet being so hot. And then, I don't know what you were saying, but I actually went to another vision, and I looked around. If y'all ever seen like the little, I don't know, like a land, and then there's like money everywhere in this dark place. I saw like, but this was before you talked about wealth, but I saw like bills. They were stacked higher than me, and I know that I had grown. I don't know how tall I was, but I felt really tall. And they were, but I looked and they weren't like dollar bills, but inside the bills, they were kind of looking like they had golden thread within it. And some of them had silver thread within it, but they were bills. They weren't coins.
Hallelujah.
And then you started speaking about the wealth. And the last thing I saw was I was in the air, and I looked and I seen red fire. And it was like almost over the whole earth. But I looked like kind of to the corner of my eye, and I saw a group of people, and they were us, and they lifted up almost like what I had seen was like, I'm gonna make this make sense. If you've seen like a curtain being lifted, so I'm seeing red fire bombs just dropping. And it's almost like we were being led. Malak must have lifted the curtain, and then we were being led through a back door, but we were walking up right. You know, if you see an explosion around you, you know you're gonna be trying to be aware, but we were just walking.
Wow.
And then the curtain lifted, and we got led through a back door.
Praise Yahushua. That's powerful. Make sure you type that out so we can have that too. Hallelujah. I want this stuff as markers. Hallelujah. Let's stand up. Let's hear that.